In this lesson, I'm going to talk about shading. One thing that designers do is that they draw, and then they also try to build shading or a better 3D effect of what their idea is. So we're just going to practice some basic shading. You can see on this handout that the areas are getting darker as they go across the page. So what you're going to do is to create some shaded areas. On this first one, you're going to create 8 different types of shades. On the second one, you're going to create a gradual shade. And on this one, you're going to create a 3D type of shading. All you need for this is a pencil and a decent eraser. So in this first section, it says to use a pencil to create 10 different values from the darkest to white with 8 grays in between. So this is going to be white, and basically this is going to be black. When you're shading, it's best to hold your pencil sort of to the side like this. So this one's going to be really, really dark. And when I hold my pencil to the side, it creates a larger area. And you won't get that outline effect. I'm turning my page as I go because it allows me to get to all corners without not using the side of my pencil. So now I've got my darkest one, my darkest black. I need to go a little bit lighter. Again, I'm using more of the side of my pencil. As you can see, I'm getting there. I've used the side of my pencil to kind of create as much of the shading as I can, but then I've come back through and now I've started to erase some of it so I can get a gradual. I need to work on it a little bit more. I like how this is going. I might work on it a little bit more though. The next one is exactly the same, except you don't have the lines separating. So you have to sort of imagine that there's lines, 10 little squares across. Just do the best you can and remember to use the side of your pencil for best result. On the last ball, we're going to start by making the shadow of this ball. So we can imagine that the sun is coming from here because this is the lightest part. So what you might want to do is you might want to write the word light or sun in the corner to remind you. That's what I do when I'm drawing. So in the middle it's pure white, and we're going to assume that most of the light is coming straight down. And then the second circle has a little lesser white, and the third a little more gray, the fourth more gray, the fifth darker until you're almost black. Once I get to this stage, I start using my finger to kind of create a smoother transition between each layer, and then I can really see what I need to do to finish this up. This is where I might need to start using my eraser. You can see that I need to create some more definite separation between my layers, and I'm going to use my eraser just to take out the pencil from this center. which is supposed to be light or really white. I think I'm finished with it now. I like how you see the gradual light to dark effect, and I've used my eraser to erase anything that I didn't want because it's real easy to get smudges on your paper also. And I've used my finger to kind of blend in all of it. So in this assignment, there's 3 parts. You're going to create shading using the boxes as divisions. You're going to create your own shading here, very similar to this one up here. And you're going to create shading on this ball with the light beam coming down from a top. And you do all of this with a pencil and an eraser.